Hafiz TV, unique every day.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I think we have all been really entertained, not so? Atakbir to everyone. And congratulations to our graduates as well. Let's give them another round of applause. My name is Shamima Muslim. I'm Deputy Presidential Spokesperson. And for today, I have the honor to represent the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency Lordina Mahama. She has asked us to represent her because she is very much in support of the work that MUSWIT does. Before I go on to read her speech for today's occasion, I would like to introduce the delegation that has come together with me to represent the First Lady, indicating her seriousness and her love and support for this event. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been joined together here by Hajia Jamila to Ibrahim. Please give her a round of applause. She is the Deputy CEO of the Northern Development Authority. Also in our midst, Dr. Nazia Ibrahim. She is the Deputy also at the Ghana Commission for UNESCO. Also, we have Hajia Mariam Aminu, who is our constituency youth organizer, Ayawaso East NDC. We also have Bawa Idrisu, who is our district coordinator of the National Youth Authority for Ayawaso East as well. And I also recognize the esteemed presence of Madam Safia Tamimu, representing the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. So you would see that we have a very high-powered delegation, not so? Please give them all a round of applause. These are some of our Muslim sisters who are working in His Excellency's John Dramani Mahama's government. And so I will deliver the speech now. The National President and executives of MUSWIT, National MUSWIT executives, the Ministry of Health and the Ghana Education Sector representatives here, some of our traditional and religious leaders, cherished graduates and your families, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to start with the Islamic salutation of Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I bring you all warm greetings from the First Lady of our dear Republic, Her Excellency Mrs. Lordina Mahama, who would have loved to be here with you on this very special day of yours. Unfortunately, she has had to accompany the President, her husband, to the 80th United Nations General Assembly meetings currently ongoing in the United States of America. I have therefore been tasked to deliver this speech on her behalf, and it is my utmost privilege. Her Excellency the First Lady extends hearty congratulations first to MUSWIT for such a great initiative to support young women with skills to participate in the economy of today and tomorrow. Secondly, she sends her bigger congratulations to all of you who are graduating today. She says it takes courage, resilience, and discipline to present yourselves for opportunities and to stay through the training successfully. She says, know that every skill you acquire is a shield against poverty, a tool for your independence, and a pathway to prosperity. The theme for your graduation ceremony, Skilled Hands, Brighter Future, Empowering Women Through Skills and HPV Vaccination Awareness, is very timely and inspirational. Do not see it as a mere slogan, but as a response to President Mahama's Resetting Ghana agenda, where he calls on all of us to join hands symbolically and literally to build the Ghana we want together. A Ghana that creates jobs, that secures the health of its citizens, that ensures that our shared growth and prosperity spreads for all of us, no matter where we come from or the level of our education. It reminds us that empowerment is not only about what you teach our women to do, but also about how we safeguard their health, their dignity, and their dreams. Today, as graduates, you are taking a giant step of taking control over your lives through opportunities like this skills training program. Know that you will not only be receiving certificates, which you're almost ready to receive, but know also, most importantly, that you are stepping into your power. Power that Islam granted women over 1,400 years ago. Power for women to stand tall in their own rights. The power to transform your households from poverty to prosperity, from shame to dignity, and the power to lift your communities along the way. The history of Islam, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to remind us once again, and the role women played must serve as inspiration to especially you, our graduates. This is because Muslim women have made significant contributions to Islamic history, showcasing their strength, their faith, their resilience. From Hazrat Khadija radiallahu anha, who was a successful and generous businesswoman and who supported our Holy Prophet's calling, to our own beloved Hazrat Aisha, talk about Hazrat Fatima, and many Muslim women who stand tall in this regard. Apart from these significant contributions in Islam, Muslim women throughout history have also been engaged in various hand skills, showcasing their creativity, their talent, and their resourcefulness. Some examples have included, from the time of the Holy Prophet, crafting skills like knitting, quilting, jewelry making. Today, many of us are engaged in crocheting of different things. This is where you draw your inspiration from. The examples of your mothers before you. As for cooking, we all know that it is in our soul. And Muslim women have cooked throughout history. And today, many of them have made cooking a vocation that has stayed in some families generation after generation. Muslim women also engaged in different kinds of vocations. Today, Mendi, or Lele, as we popularly call it, is becoming a very popular artistic expression. And many of our Muslim women are the ones with the skills who are today sharing those skills even to non-Muslims. Sewing has always been a historical vocation for Muslim women as well. In today's world, there is even more variety of skills that women can learn from fabric making to soap making, and many, many more. These are valuable skills that not only provide creative outlet for you, the creative ones, but also offer opportunities for personal growth, for entrepreneurship, and for community engagement. By developing these skills, Muslim women can enhance their lives and contribute to their communities in very meaningful ways. It is in the light of the above that President Mahama is interested to support initiatives like these to become sustainable and impactful. Over the years, we hear that MUSWIT has done more than train women, that it has nurtured leaders, innovators, and nation builders by equipping them with education and skills in various vocations like fashion, technology, and other forms of craftsmanship. MUSWIT has enabled them to move from the margins of our economy to the center, where decisions are made and the futures of all of us are shaped. This effort is indeed commendable. As the late Kofi Annan once said, there is no tool for development more effective than the empowerment of women. And I believe your organization embodies this truth. Let's give them a round of applause once again. How then can you participate in President Mahama's Resetting Ghana agenda, from skilled graduates to nation builders? Let me offer a few ideas. The theme for today, Skilled Hands, Brighter Future, is not just about your training, it is about your role in resetting our Ghana, of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. For the reset agenda is clear that Ghana's transformation will not come from only our natural resources. It would also come from your creativity, your discipline, and the productivity you contribute, especially by our women and our youth. As graduates, you are entering an economy that is being reset to run the 24-hour economy. It is designed to ensure that your tailoring shops, your craft shops, your ICT skills, your small businesses from home or wherever it is that you will be working from do not only survive, but thrive in an environment where markets are open, opportunities are constant, and productivity is continuous. Your skills, therefore, are no longer just personal assets to you, or even just your family, or even just your community. They are indeed national requirements to keep Ghana awake, working, active, producing, growing together. What you can do, therefore, is to organize your businesses to take advantage of this new era, to collaborate, to form cooperatives and unions, and to supply goods and services that feed directly into Ghana's production chain. This is what the reset agenda means. Every hand of yours, working, every skill contributing, every citizen advancing and growing. And Kwame Nkrumah once reminded us indeed that the strength of a nation derives from the strength of its people, of its women like you today, graduating with new skills. Let me also tell you about the Ejumawura program and the National Apprenticeship Program. Through these two programs, the government is ensuring that women entrepreneurs are not left behind. With access to financing, as many of you would need capital to start off your businesses, and also training and opening you up to new markets, your talents can now grow into enterprises that also employ others and create jobs and helps government to deal with its unemployment challenge. This is how Ghana will create prosperity, not through the importation of everything, but through the skilled hands of our own daughters. What you can therefore do is not to despise small beginnings. Start small, as many of you will. Start together, work together, build partnerships, and ensure that you think big, even as you're starting small. Remember to formalize your businesses, because that's the only way you can get access to the capital and investment you require to grow your businesses. And therefore, seek those partnerships to multiply your impact. Use your creativity, not just to trade, but to build enterprises that will survive. Every job you create and every business you build strengthens the Ghana economy. But there's an important thing we must also talk about. and that is health, which indeed is the foundation for all else. And I want to speak specifically about the HPV vaccination that MUSWIT has also been engaged in. Distinguished graduates, no nation can reset its economy if its women are not healthy. The Lordina Foundation has been working to support positive health outcomes for mothers and children through the construction of maternity clinics and across the country. We have also rehabilitated many clinics and children wards for various hospitals. The foundation organizes regular health screening for women and various communities. Whilst these interventions have truly been impactful wherever we have cited them, we know that they are not enough and more needs to be done. And President Mahama, through the Ministry of Health and the Mahama Cares program, will be rolling out many initiatives for women's health care. For example, the government has made a historic decision to roll out the HPV vaccination campaign, with over 2.5 million doses already received and nationwide exercises scheduled again for October this year. After this campaign, HPV vaccination will become part of our routine immunization schedule for girls aged 9 to 14 years. This is not only a health intervention, it is a development strategy. For what use are these skills that you have acquired if disease will rob our young women of their future? A woman free from cervical cancer is not only a survivor, she is a productive worker, a strong mother, and a builder of national prosperity. The HPV vaccination, therefore, ensures that the investment we make in women's education and skills training is protected, preserved, and multiplied for Ghana's benefits. What you can do, therefore, as graduates, when you receive your certificate and the new role models you are now going to be in your communities, is to become ambassadors for good health-seeking behaviors. Champion preventive health care, encourage vaccination, and lead sensitization campaigns. When you protect your health and that of others, you are not only saving the lives, you are also securing Ghana's future. Let me also just end by reminding us of some other policies under President Mahama's Resetting Ghana agenda, which our Muslim communities are specific beneficiaries of. His Excellency has spoken about scholarships for women and youth, and Muslim women in particular, and Muslim youth, and affirmative action for them to pursue the subject areas of law, medicine, and ICT. Currently, there is a recruitment of 3,000 Arabic school teachers going on. The President has promised to also complete the Al Farouk College of Education and other Muslim educational institutions so that our Muslim communities can benefit from secular education even as we pursue other skills opportunities. Thank you. The President, most significantly, has announced and affirmed his commitment to protect the rights of Muslim women in their pursuit of embracing and wearing their hijab, and that no Muslim woman should be discriminated against or opportunities denied her because she chooses to wear her hijab. As you can see, I wear my hijab, and it has not prevented President Mahama from employing me and appointing me to this very esteemed role. So you too can become anything you want to become whilst wearing your hijab. Other things we've been able to achieve is a reduction of the hard fare, and now the establishment of the Zongo Development Fund, which are to support the development in our Zongo communities. In conclusion, dear graduates, let your workshops become factories for hope, and your classrooms become centers for leadership, where you learn and where you teach and where you share. Also, remember to use your skills not only to survive, but to transform your households, your communities, and the destiny of our nation. Guard your health, for a strong woman is the foundation of a strong nation. Create jobs, for every opportunity you provide is a step towards ending unemployment. Above all, lead with vision, for Ghana will not be built by policies alone, but by the people who believe that they are part of Ghana's history-making assignment. Ladies and gentlemen, the First Lady, Her Excellency Lordina Mahama, once again congratulates MUSWIT for your consistency and dedication. She also congratulates all of you, our graduates, or should I now call you almost graduates, for your courage, for your achievement. Let's give them a round of applause. Her Excellency, the First Lady, also affirms President Mahama's commitment to building a Ghana that we can all be proud of, be successful in, and be happy in. Congratulations, class of 2025. May your skilled hands craft not only your future, but Ghana's future as well. May Allah bless you all. May Allah bless you, MUSWIT, and may Allah bless our beloved nation, Ghana. I thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you so much, H.E. Please, let's give it up for H.E. Shamima, Muslim. Allah bless you. She's representing the office of Her Excellency, the First Lady.
Yeah, so I want to take this opportunity to thank H.E Shamima Muslim and also thank the First Lady of Republic of Ghana, Madam Mrs. Lordina Mahama. When we started this program, the first time she gave us something, which we were all surprised. And we were thinking it was politics. Oh, they are coming to do campaign, that's why they brought it. During our conference, she came and she gave us something. But now we were thinking now that they won, they will not come again, but they have come. Thank you very much for that.
She wants to speak. Auntie Lordina has always been very, very committed to these courses, and she insisted that in her absence, I must ensure that she's represented. I gave the speech without announcing the best parts, and she didn't bring us empty-handed. I'm going to start with us. As a delegation, we are ourselves committing to donate 10,000 Ghana cedis to the graduates. Yes. And that's just the delegation. But the First Lady is also donating 20,000 Ghana cedis to MUSWIT to help them in their work. So that's the package we have for you this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, that applause wasn't worth what H.E said. Please, you can do better. You can do better. You see, this shows the commitment that our governments have to support women to achieve greater heights, especially in our Zongo community. And we really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you, H.E. Send our regards to Her Excellency. Thank you so much.
Hafiz TV, unique every day.